Hello, good evening. So today I will explaining about the features that we have in Olsera for our cashier system. In Olsera, we can use this system actually in Indonesia and abroad because we are using the system by cloud. And then in this demo online or the explanation, I will explaining for the restaurant type of business. So first of all, I have to make sure to you in Olsera we're using two type or two kind of application. The first one, as you can see here, it's Olsera Office or the back office. So this application it is like the server that we're gonna use adding from start from adding the products and then until the process into the reports of the sales. And the second, we have this Osera point of sale. It will be the cashier system that we're using for the store. It can go by online and offline, but for this application, it always have to be online. And also in Osera, we can use by Android, iOS, and also Windows only. So make sure that your device is already have the specification that we have that we support in Olsera. And if you're using MacBook, actually, you can open this application on because it's only by WhatsApp. I'm sorry, by website. But for this one, you can go by the MacBook. So it's whether you can go by iPhone or tablet, the iPad itself. And also for this application, this cashier system, you have to download it because it can be used by offline, so you can download it by on the Play Store or the Apple Store or even like in our website. Actually, we also provide it. If you have Windows, we can go with this etc. or lainnya. You can go with Undo, and then after that you have to download the first one. It is like the bit that you have, the specification that you have. It is whether you are like 32-bit or 64-bit, and after that you can adding this installation for Windows, whether your Windows is 7, 8, or 10. So you have to download this one and then this part one, this section one. So you have to download both of them, and after that you can install them, and then you can running the application. It will work like this for the Windows. And then for this one, this Allstar Office, if you go by handphone or the mobile phone, and also if you go by the tablet or iPad, you can download it on Play Store or Apple Store by typing the Allstar Office. But if you're using Windows or MacBook, you can just go to the browser and type allsera.com. You just have to log in. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. And next, the first one in Olsera, and also in Olsera, the system actually can go by English, and by bahasa you just have to change the language for this one for the Olsera office if you go by the website. But for this application or the Olsera office that you're downloading, you it will like follow the setting on your device. So if your setting is by bahasa, it will go directly to bahasa. But if you go by English, it will follow your setting by phone. And also in Osera, the first one, I will start it right away. How to use our system. The first one, we can go by the Osera office, and we can go by adding the product. So the product it is like the menu that you sold or the ingredients that you have in Olsera, that you sold or you have and you want to put it in Olsera, you have to put it in here section. So you can go by the catalog and then the product. In this part, we have two way to adding the product. The first one we can adding one by one. If your product is like 10 or 20, I think it's totally fine. You only have to putting like the product names and then the product category and then the selling price in store. And then if it has the if you want to activate the track inventory, you can go by this. But if you have just say that you have product more than 20 or you have product like almost 100, it means that it gonna took a lot of times. You can just go by import and then download template, and it will show like this. It will shown like this, and actually you can putting this product maximally 499 products in one input way. So I think it will be more efficient for you to adding here. So for example, we're gonna adding some products. So I will have the product of ice latte, and also the second I will have product of maybe kebab doner, chicken, and then say that I also have the ingredients that I want to count in Olsera. For example, tartar sauce, and then after that maybe I will have like ketchup and such things, or maybe like veggies. And after this, we can go by the category. Actually, in Altera, you only have to put like three. Yeah, the one that you have to put is only on three column, which is name, category, and the sell price. But for this all, you can. It will be optional whether you're gonna put it or not. And after you put in the name, we go to the category. Just say that the category this will be drinks. The kebab will be food, will be beverage, and then the tartar sauce will be the ingredients. Okay, this why we have to put the category. So actually in Olsera we can go filtering the product that you can sell. You can just have click this, and then you can filter it right away. For example, I have dessert, so it will be only for dessert. And also in Olsera we can go with the variant. For the variant it will show like this. For example, I have the product of cheesecake baklava. But for this baklava, I have variants or like types that I will solve to customer. So I just have to click it and it will show like this, like the 10 centimeters, the 12 centimeters, and also if you have stock, it will shown in here, and the price will be different. You can go by this. And just for example, the ice latte, we will differentiate it by size on the current column labels. You can write it by size or type it, and also the foreign names we can go by the S, M, and L. And then we have to put these products. If you have variants, just make sure that you will copy or drag down this so our system can rate which product that has these variant names. And after that, we can here we can have like the buy price. So the buy price will be like the cost that you're using for that. For example, for the size small, I will have like 10,000 rupiah cost, and then for the medium size it will be 20,000 rupiah cost, and then the large size it will be like 30,000 rupiah cost. And if you don't want to put it, it's totally fine, it will be optional. It will be like more having a complete, yeah, a full complete reports that you will send letters. And if you don't want to have it, I just will put it on the beverage. And after that, for the sell price, you have to put it. So for example, the ice latte for this, yeah, the ice latte for the size small, the price will be 20,000 rupiah. And then, beg my pardon. Okay, and that will be like 30,000 rupiah, and then for this will be 40,000 rupiah, and then we can put like the price for this. Oh, and also for the ingredients, just make sure that you don't put it, because in Olsera actually we can have like the inventory. So if you want to put ingredients in it, we also can do it, but just make sure that you don't put the sell price. And also, if you can see this, we have this post sell price. You just have to drag it down. I'm sorry, to drag on the right side on here. So for the sell price and the post sell price, you just have to make the same one, because on the sell price it will work on this application, the Olsera Office, but for the post sell price it will shown here. And then after that we can go with the track inventory, actually, because we have three ingredients. we have to type one to activate the inventory. So you can track, like for example, the ketchup. You have like 1 gallon of ketchup, and you can use the materials for this ketchup, so it will like decreasing the total amount of them. And after this, if it's already done, okay, if it's already done, and if you have like the first stock quantity, for example, earlier for this tartar sauce I have like around 1,000 grams, and then this I don't have right now for the ketchup, and for the veggies probably I will have like 1,000 grams also. And after that, just make sure that you save it by this CSV template, and we go back to this application, and you just have to drag it down. And then if it's right, you just have to processing it like this. It's clear. It's ready pudding. And if it doesn't have like stock, it will be unlimited. But if you activate the stock, it will show like this. And after that, we also have combos in Olsera. So actually, for combos, it means that it's more like bundling. If you buy one product with this one product, it will way cheaper. You can go by this by adding them, but you can go by Excel. You have to adding them one by one. The thing that you have to put is the product combo name, and then the product that will be including in that combo, and then the selling price. So for this online and selling price, you just have to make it sure it will be the same. It works the same as this sell price and post sell price. And after that, you just can save it, and it will show like this. For example, I go by the package because it's Indonesia. It will be packet, and then this or no, I will go this paket kenyang. It will include it by Hone, Coca-Cola, and Ayam Bakar Taliwang. The price will be 20,000 rupiah. And after that, when you already finish the product, the combo and then the product, actually you can already using this application. If you go by the phone or the tablet, you just have to scroll or refresh it to make sure that it will be updating. But if you're using Windows, we can you can click this and synchronize it first, so there will be inputting here. Okay, so actually it's already here, like of the product that I sold. I will filter it so it will be less than this. For example, I will go by drinks or beverage, and here I will buy the red velvet cheese, and then I will go with the mineral water, and then dark chocolate probably, and then I will go with the food. Okay, for the food, I will choose this chicken spicy and then French fries. Just for example, the customer will get this much of items, and if you want to editing them, you just have to click one of the product by this section, click it, and you go. You can choose like the quantity that you're using, and if you have like not spicy, no seafood, if they do have like allergies, you can put it here for the notes. And then after that, when it clears, you just have to save it, and then you can adding them. And if you want to void the orders, you can click them again. For example, this mineral water, just click this right one, and you have to put like why it is void. And then after that, you can just for the restaurant, actually there is two type of restaurant, whether they want to send to the kitchen, which means that the kitchen will have the printers, or they will have the kitchen display to know like the order that customer have for currently. I will go to the setting first. Okay, wait a minute. It will show like this, or they will pay it right away. Or you can also like sending the orders by the printer to the kitchen. If you want to be like that, you can go with the send to kitchen. If you want to know the product, you can go with this kitchen display like this, and they can go to the old And also if you don't need this kind of type, you can just go with the payment. You have to click this green section one, and then you can choose like the type of payment that you have currently. And for this in Olsera, we cannot like integrate it right away. For example, this credit card or EDC Mandiri, BCA, Kris, and Visa, such things we can like integrate it like right away, but we can make like a report like what type of payment that you using. So for this example, I'm using cash and the customer like paying by 200,000 rupiah, and then we click pay, and after that it will show like this. You can go this send to kitchen, and then also for after they show like this, actually it will like printing whether it will be automatically or manually. Of manually you have to click it. If it's automatically, it will like print right away. And also for the total payment and the change, it will shown here. It will be automatic. It will be count right away, and then you can send actually the stock by WhatsApp or SMS. And then for the email, and then after when you click new, you can make a new transaction. So actually for this application is pretty much simple to use for your stuff also. And after that, of course, after you know the product, this all done. And also you can see like how long it's already been there, been processed. And after you putting like you do the sales, of course you want to know the report itself, right? So we can go by the reports, and then we here can use this product and sales report. So for the product reports, it will like relating all of the product that you've been sold or the stock that you have right there. If you go by the category, it will like the filtering like the transaction that has the product of drinks, food, and then if you go product sales by SKU, actually it will be like all of the product that you've sold, the stock quantity, the sales amount, the profit. If you put like the cost in here, the buy price, and also for the date you can see, yeah, you can see it for a day, for a week, or even a month, maximally 31 days. But if you want to custom just for example from 2 years ago, it's totally fine. We our program not like deleting things, but deleting the products or the data. But for the shown like this, it will shown like for 3 months. Yeah, for 1 month only. Pardon me. And also when we go by the sales report, when we go to the sales details, it will show like any transaction that you have right now. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I will continue this to the second part. Wait a second.